You're overthinking ain't my business. Not to say I wanted more. These big dreams, big things, yeah, I'm ready for it. Finna tear it up, sad hut, I'm ready for it. Had to miss some meals to get fed up. Now I'm ready for it.
All right, good morning. Today is Wednesday, October 15th, and we got a pretty full day today. First, I have to handle a few things, finish up a couple projects this morning, and then this afternoon, I'm gonna head to my friend Jordyn's house, and we're gonna get together and just kind of plan, strategize, help each other with our own personal projects, because one of the things that I'm really looking to build to end this year and going into next year is community. I struggled since I've been back in LA, moving from Chicago, to really find community and build it, and me and my wife, you know, to our own demise, we have stayed in the house more than we would like and don't really get out much. But we're looking to change that and just really tap into the music scene here, meet more like-minded producers, artists, musicians, creatives, and just really start building that, because in Chicago, where I'm from, you know, it was so much more easy because I've built so much over the years of my family, friends that I grew up with, and you know, it just was much more natural. So as an adult, for some reason, it seems harder to make friends, and you gotta be really intentional about making friends. So that's one thing I'm really focused on to end this year and beyond. And yeah, and then after meeting with Jordyn, I'm gonna come home and we're gonna get started on this week's demo, see what happens and see what comes and let it flow naturally. But until then, I'm about to get this workout in. Let's go hit these legs, my least favorite day of the week. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. It should be a good day. All right, so this is probably my least favorite workout of the program. Not just because it's legs, but because this joint really kicks my butt. It's high reps, it's fast paced. But the good thing about it is this will be the last time I do it. This is the end of month one for me. I'm moving into month two and it'll be a new set of workouts. It's still pretty hard, but this one, like I said, I absolutely hate this one. But month one was really about just getting into the flow, getting into the rhythm. And month two, I'm gonna just really amp it up on the diet, eating clean, and hitting a little extra cardio. So yeah, on to month two. All right, I just wrapped up my leg workout and I am cooked. Like I told you guys earlier, legs is my least favorite, but really it's because a couple years ago, I actually tore my Achilles playing basketball, and it's really been a struggle since then. And you know, I definitely take responsibility because I did not do my physical therapy like I should have. But my goal is to get back on the court, man. I haven't been hooping in like 2 years, really since the injury. I haven't hooped for real, so it's really one of my favorite things to do outside of music, play basketball, my favorite sport, but I haven't been able to because I'm just scared. So I'm trying to strengthen my legs again, because right now your boy is very weak when it comes to legs, but we back. Hopefully I'll be hooping again in no time. All right, so I'm about to head to Jordyn shortly, but I was messing around on my piano here in my living room, and I actually caught a vibe. And what I think I'm gonna do is do a voice note and just get this idea laid down, because I don't have time to go into the studio and set up Ableton and all that good stuff. Yeah, but I'm gonna do that, so that way when I come home, I kinda got a direction of where I wanna take this week's demo. And I know this goes against everything I said last week with me starting every idea on drums, but I also said if I get inspired other ways, I'm gonna do that, and that's what's happening in this situation. So I'm gonna just lay this down, and then I'm gonna head to Jordyn's. All right, so I didn't love the way the footage came out at Jordyn, but I wanted to make sure I got an opportunity to introduce him. Jordyn is honestly one of the most amazingly gifted, talented musicians, producers, creatives that I know personally. We met earlier this year, and man, we just clicked. I already feel like he's my brother. He's just a really overall good dude, man. Super inspiring every time we get together and just have these talks. So I just want to shine the light. So please check out all his music, Spotify, all that stuff. All the links will be in the description. And yeah, now off to the studio. All right, we have officially made it here into the studio today, and it is much later than I anticipated. It is about 9 p.m., so I probably won't work too long, but the one thing that I do want to do before I call it a day is start building on the idea that I voice recorded earlier, the one that I did on the piano. guys guessed it, we're gonna start with some drums real quick, lay down the groove, and just start building from there. So without further ado, let's get into it and let's make some music. All right, now let's add some layers to add a little bit more depth to the groove. All right, so the drums are feeling pretty good for now, and I think the next thing that I want to do is find a sound on the Juno and lay down that chord progression, and then we can just keep building from there. All right, so we got a pretty solid foundation. I'm not really feeling great about this one. Feel good, you know, it's coming together slightly, but it's pretty rough right now still. I think the last thing I want to do before I call it a night is just go get some little ear candy moments, probably hit up Excel, you know, my go-to. And then I think I'm gonna go to sleep because I am getting tired and getting a little bit delirious, so it is about that time. So I'm gonna do this, just add a few more moments just to give it a little bit more life, and then I am going to bed. So yeah, let's do that, and then I'm out. All right, so I woke up this morning and I went to Ableton and I listened to yesterday's idea, and I actually do not hate it. I think yesterday I was just super sleepy and it just I wasn't feeling it. I honestly forced myself to sit down and work, but yeah, waking up this morning, listening to it with fresh ears, I actually dig it. It's actually a vibe. I also decided to add a few extra layers on the Juno just to give it a little more body. But yeah, I'm actually feeling this idea. Take a quick listen. What y'all think? I mean, I'm personally rocking with it, but hey, we gonna keep building this thing. But as for now, we about to get our day started and off to the car wash. All right, guys, I'm here at the car wash, and I don't know if y'all remember when y'all was kids going into the car wash. It was always an exciting time, but today, let me tell y'all what I got going on. It must be the week of the Jordans because my other friend Jordyn is actually in town from Nashville, and he's gonna come through. You've seen him probably in a couple videos of mine, and I'm trying to recruit him to help me write for this week's demo because the man is a masterful writer. Hopefully he gonna jump in with me on this one and get this one done, because I would love to hear his approach and just see how he would tackle this idea with melodies and just the pocket of how he would approach it, and then go from there. So yeah, man, I'm excited. Should be a fun day. Also got a vocal session with my wife. That should be fun. Always enjoy working on her. We got our album coming soon next year. It's gonna be a good one. It's probably our favorite project we've ever done together. Yeah, we're super excited. But yeah, today, hopefully we can get some lyrics to the idea for this week, and then we're gonna go from there, see what happens. All right, y'all, so here we are in the studio, and like I told you guys earlier, today I want to try to write some lyrics for yesterday's idea.
Surprise! Surprise!
And I already told y'all that Jordyn was coming in town.
What
you
it do,
know,
what it
this
do?
the other Jordyn.
Yeah.
But we are locked in. I got him. I convinced him to come help me with this tune. So we about to write some lyrics, and we gonna see what happens.
Let's get into it.
All right, so I played Jordyn the vibe. He rocking. He rocking with it. Don't let him fool y'all, man. But I played him the vibe, and earlier today I just recorded some gibberish just to have a little idea. So I'm gonna play that for y'all so y'all can hear it. So that's kind of where we at. Yeah, I'm hearing the word, like the phrase ready for it. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I'm gonna take this man's lead because this dude is a beast of a writer, and I trust him, you know, when it comes to lyricism and just finding concepts and ideas. So we're gonna chop it up for a little bit and just kind of find a direction and a theme for where we could take this. And it might be ready for it or it might be something else, but we're gonna just, you know, start there and just have a conversation about what this may look like.
We're gonna find it. Go.
Yes, sir. Like, when you hear this track, like, what's the first thing you're looking for? How are you thinking? How are you processing things?
That's a good question. Okay, so specifically in the context that we're working on your project.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, generally speaking, if I'm working with an artist, I'm looking for, I think first off, like sort of like what we're doing right now, you know, create a vibe, get like a general sense of where they are in life.
For sure.
In general. And usually as they're talking, they say something interesting.
Yeah.
You know, like on a subconscious level. Like a lot of times they'll come in, titles, all that stuff, and sometimes something's cool, creative, but usually when they're not even thinking about it, they say something I'm like, ooh, whether it's a word or a phrase or whatever, and then I'm like, all right, cool, like, let's begin to unpack that.
Okay.
Right now you got ready for it.
Ready for it, yep.
What does that mean to you?
When I said it, it just kind of came out. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm honestly thinking like, all right, I'm ready for whatever it is that comes my way, maybe.
So a concept like ready for it, it takes me to like a motivational space where you probably get a little more personal in the verses. I think that the hook then in that case is just all the scenarios you're ready for. Give me the gun, get some glam, I'm ready for it. But even if it take eternity, I'm ready for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so we could just list, you know, all the different. I don't want to say it because it feels less creative saying it out loud.
For
Let's
sure,
just start
for
cooking,
sure,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. Nah, say less.
How do you feel about this tempo? I feel like it's dragging a little
Dragging
bit.
a little bit?
Yeah.
Because it is slower for sure.
Yeah, that's. I like the energy of it. Because I'm just thinking, because you know what it is? The energy of the chord progression
Yeah.
is already upbeat and happy and bright. You
For
know
sure.
what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so, like, I feel like the context in which someone's going to want to listen to this
Facts.
is in that. And then, you know, I'm ready, boy. Okay, so what would already make it more interesting is if we didn't say ready for it every time. You know what I'm saying? So I think if the song is called Ready, and because that just gives us way more room to play with the word ready,
Facts.
you know?
Yeah.
Don't that go, I'm ready for it. And then the thing saying, you know, I'm ready, boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's cold.
yeah, right now it's just going to be the super mundane, tedious process of all of those ready for it, ready, boy. to
Yeah,
the
like
red is
where,
dawn.
yeah, where it goes.
You use what you want and delete what you don't.
See, this would be cool.
Yeah.
That could be dope.
Said I'm ready for it. Hey, I'm
for it.
All right, y'all, so Jordyn, as always, I feel like the last video he was in, he had to go too.
Yeah.
He constantly leaving, bro. I told him, when you come over here, bro, be ready to work. Be ready to stay for a while. But he always rushing on out of here.
I'm gonna be back though this time.
Yeah, we gonna do, I'll probably have him in the next video too. He gonna come back and crash, and we gonna cook up, me, him, and my wife. But yeah, he finna lay down this quick little stanza, and then he out.
Hey, finna tear it up, sad hut, I'm ready for it. Had to miss some meals, get fed up, now I'm ready for it. Little setback for a set up, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it, you know I'm ready for it. Hey, go. All right, man. That's a wrap on me. Until next time, gotta run out for this breathwork class.
Yes, sir. He about to go breathe like he never breathed before.
Never broke before. That's fire. All right.
Oh, I'm in the chair. Yeah.
Wow, what up?
Yo, we here. You know, I start my day off with a cut with the coldest in the game, Sandollars, aka the barber artist.
Yes.
The best, literally the best. She been cutting my hair since 2017.
Look.
Yeah.
I see something.
Hey, give me right. Yes, yeah. She do it. All right, y'all. All right, so today has been a pretty eventful day. As you guys saw earlier, I got my hair cut, and I've been running around doing a lot of errands today. And I just dropped my wife off at work, and now I am finally back home, and I have a time to just work on this demo. Because yesterday was honestly super cool to have Jordyn here with me. That was my first co-write that I've ever done for music of mine. With other people, I've written and worked on music that way, but for my own music, this was the first time I sat with somebody else and saw a different perspective, a different approach. So it was honestly super cool, and I just enjoyed myself just, you know, working with him. And like I said, Jordyn is somebody I respect in that lane and in that field of just writing lyrics and writing and songwriting in general. So it was just cool to have his ideas and just his presence there. But when he left yesterday, I started to write my verse. And you know, I think the approach that I want to look at it from and just the scope of it all is just like, you know, we landed on Ready as the title of the song instead of Ready for It. But one thing that I know that I'm ready for is just for my time, you know, and that could be many different things. But there have been times in the past where I have personally felt like I've been overlooked and, you know, underappreciated for what I bring to the table, my value that I bring to certain situations. And, you know, now I'm really looking to just get it on my own, you know, just kind of keep my head down, really just focus on the things that I can control, not worry about the outside noise or opinions or whether me and this person agree or not. Because yeah, I'm just ready for my time, and it is my time, and that's how I got to look at it, and that's how I'm approaching it with this verse. You know, I got my handy dandy notebook yet again. You know, I kind of started, I ain't got too much, I got a few lines, you know, just wanted to get going and get ahead of it. So, you know, I'm gonna sit here, try to get the rest of this verse, so at least with this week's demo, I can have a verse and a chorus. Because like I said, for the bare minimum of most of these, that's my goal, to at least have a verse and a chorus, just to have something to present at the end of every episode. But yeah, I'm gonna sit down, just write that, and then we're gonna hop in the studio and we're gonna lay it down. Let's get to it. All right, so I got a verse. I'm really not too sure about it just yet, but at the end of the day, this is a demo and I just want to get the idea down. So that is the first thing I'm gonna do, because even in this one, I used the word loathe. I never thought I'd be using that word in a verse, but it just came out, man. It felt good in the moment, so we're gonna just run with it and see what happens from here. But yeah, I'm gonna lay this verse down and then we're just gonna go from there.
Yeah. It's feeling like I've been here before. Had to take a couple days to leave a note on the door. Pardon me, I disagree on what you're looking for. Cause I like it, you loathe it, I hate it. You love all these opinions, the one I'm missing. My intuition still the realest. It got me feeling your overthinking ain't my business. Not to say I wanted more. These big dreams, big things, yeah, I'm ready for it. Finna tear it up.
All right, so I feel pretty good about that one. We have our verse, and at the end of the day, that was the goal for this session. And I'll probably add some vocal doubles and just do some vocal layering and just try some stuff, experiment off camera. But ultimately, this is becoming a solid demo. I feel really good about it, and I look forward to seeing how this one develops, whether soon or later down the road. But before I clock off for the night, I actually wanted to try something in the chorus and add some guitar. Y'all know I've been trying to get nice on guitar. That's one of my goals for this year and the years to come, to just be a better guitar player and be able to use it more in my daily productions. So I'm thinking about adding it on the chorus. So I'm gonna try that out. It may or may not stick, but we will see. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna call it a night.
I'm ready for it. Finna tear it up. Sad hut, I'm ready for it. Had to miss some meals to get fed up. I'm ready for it. Lil set back for a setup. I'm ready for it. Ready for it. Ready for it. You know I'm ready.
All right, guys, I just got home from church. Today is Sunday, and I'm about to eat some Chipotle and then take my post-church nap. But I just wanted to touch base because it's been a pretty good week. We got a solid demo, and I feel really good about it. I see the potential, and I just want to keep growing these, compiling them week by week, just adding to the repertoire, to the catalog, and just experimenting and just getting more comfortable with my voice. And yeah, just keep building, man. But until next time, I will see you guys here in the Hideaway. My name is Hank, and I hope you guys enjoy this preview. All right, peace out.
Yeah. It's feeling like I've been here before. I had to take a couple days to leave a note on the door. Pardon me, I disagree on what you're looking for. Cause I like it, you loathe it, I hate it, you love it. All these opinions, the one I'm missing. My intuition still the realest. It got me feeling, your overthinking ain't my business. Not to say I wanted more. These big dreams, big things, yeah, I'm ready for it. Finna tear it up, sad hut, I'm ready for it. Had to miss some meals to get fed up. Now I'm ready for it. Lil set back for a setup. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. You know I'm ready for it. Finna tear it up, sad hut, I'm ready for it. Had to miss some meals to get fed up. Now I'm ready for it. Lil set back for a setup. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. You know I'm ready for it. Hey, yeah, I'm ready for it. Hey, I'm ready for it. Lil setback for setup. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. You know I'm ready for it.